So, why did we build AXEN Realty? Why would a mortgage company start a real estate company? Well, bottom line is Mike Cordis was working as a loan officer, and he realized he actually got a view of some documents that he wasn't supposed to see. And he realized that he was making so much money for the company he worked for, and he wasn't getting compensated at par with what he was making. And over the years, we've realized that's the case with real estate agents too. Real estate agents, in many cases, now not in every case, I'm probably not dogging your real estate company, but in many cases, realtors, they they do all the work, but there's just some company, some logo, some brand that's taking so much of the fees. So we saw that agents getting crushed by low pay and junk fees, no growth, no support. And we said, let's figure out a way to fix that. So Mike Cordis partnered with Chase Lance and we began building Axon Realty. It was built to fix all of those problems. We do flat rate, flat fees for every deal. With your business, you get a transaction coordinator. There's no cost to you for the transaction coordinator. They're going to help you with paperwork. There's a lot of agents out there that say their business just took off when they hired a transaction coordinator. Well, we're going to set you up with a transaction coordinator right from the start. You're going to get 100% revenue share. You say, what do you mean by that? Well, this program is set up where the rev share, that flat fee that you pay into the company, it gets given out in revenue share at 100% rate. In other words, if I close a transaction, if I sell a home and I pay that fee to Axon, that fee gets passed out to three levels, and 100% of that revenue can be shared in those three levels. You get an agent tech package, nationwide developments, and it's fully remote freedom. In other words, you don't have to work in any office. You don't have to be in a certain place. As long as your state allows it, we allow it. Nexa and Axon have always had this attitude of we are going to be very careful to have no overlays. In other words, we're not going to add any rules to the rules. If your state allows a realtor to do X, Y, and Z, we're going to allow you to do X, Y, and Z. We want you to own your business and run your business. We want to have integrity and give you opportunity. Culture is our core. Everything else builds on it. Join us to break free and build your empire. Now live in 24 states. Well, that's a little bit old. We're over 30 states now, and we're expanding nationwide. And there are more states being added every day. There's quite a few states that are in the portal right now, kind of waiting for all the licensing and stuff to get done. It's our goal to be 50 states nationwide by the end of 2025. And I think it's going to happen. It looks like we're on track. Don't miss getting in on the ground floor. It's time for you to join us here at AXEN Realty.